Know your fucking place. And me, I'm not finna just off back be disrespectful to you unless you give me a reason to. That's how it sounded. It was like, but today you had me fucked up. So you just got lemonade thrown at you and you just got a visor just slung at you and you still talking shit, gang. YouTube, it's your girl Shanti, the one and only. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. But if it seems like I'm looking to the side, it's because I be recording and doing my content off my iPad, and for some reason the camera is on the opposite direction, so y'all know the rest. I mean, I can be doing it off my phone, but then that means I got an airdrop and send it to my iPad. That's doing too much. Basically, my iPad is my content little device. So today's video, I will be giving y'all a story time. And then on my next video, make sure y'all stay tuned for my next video. Me and my best friend will be doing a who's most likely to. And then I have just more other content on the way. Every time, I will be telling y'all how I literally got fired and then hired the same day. Because they just lost that. And it was like, y'all needed the queen. Y'all needed the queen. But anyways, y'all, so this is back when I was working at the airport, which was 2 years ago? A couple years ago, y'all. Working at Dunkin'. I've always worked at Dunkin'. So I was working at the airport at Dunkin'. The environment was toxic. And I don't want to come off as racist by saying I was working with all Indians. I mean, I was working with all Indians, but they didn't fuck with me, and I didn't fuck with them. So that is that. I don't give a fuck. Take it how y'all want to do what the fuck y'all think of that information. I was working with Indians, and they just didn't fuck with me, and I ain't fuck with them because they was racist as hell. Okay, a blind man could see they was racist as fuck. So anyways, y'all, to get into it, the same like 2 to 3 Indians. Mainly, it was just this one lady. I'ma call her witch because that's what she was giving. She looked like a witch. She act like a witch. She act like Cinderella's fucking stepmom. Like that bitch. Look, boom. So anyways, we gonna call her witch. Cause I'm not gonna say her real name. I won't ever say anybody's real name on here unless they say it's okay. And we gonna call the other one Dora. My coworkers and I actually used to call this other coworker Dora because that's who the fuck she looked like, Dora. We used to call her face because her face was just there. Like she had more face than body, literally. Like we used to call that bitch face and Dora. Literally. Me and Wish used to get into it heavily, like every day. It was always something. It was never a day when we was just, you feel me? She was the manager, and eventually they made her manager, so the bitch really thought she could tell me what to do and talk to me any type of way. Man, y'all, I don't look my age. I don't look my age. So therefore, she really thought she could just look at me, and this ain't that. Even if I was younger than what I was, bitch, you still gonna watch who the fuck you're talking to. At the time, I think I was 19. They probably thought I was 16. Me and her stayed heavily into it because she was like a teacher's pet. She was a manager's pet. So she just always called herself calling the manager for any little thing I said and did. But man, y'all, I wasn't no problem. I'm not gonna lie. I just didn't let nobody talk to me and treat me any type of way. You don't have to like me, that's fine, but bitch, you gonna respect me. And that was the problem. She didn't respect me. You feel me? Like, I let people do them, but when it comes to respecting me, you gonna do that. Or it's gonna be a problem with us each and every time, and that's exactly what it was with me and Witch and Face. Fuck. So I worked at the airport, so it was always fucking busy. The slightest mistake I made, she just thought like her life depended on it. You could tell this is her career because she took that job entirely way too serious. Every shit that could easily be fixed, she always made it into an issue, but it's not like it was a repetitive problem. She just couldn't wait until I slipped up and made a mistake for her to feel like she could just, you feel me, just do the most over the most goofiest shit ever again. Like, she ain't never made a mistake. I couldn't wait till she made a mistake. I was on that ass like white on rice, literally. But like, you couldn't make no mistake around them, gang. Around them Indians, you couldn't, especially Witch and Face. You couldn't make no mistake around them, or they on the phone telling the manager, or they feel like they could just yell at you, be all in your face. Yes, all in your face. Point their finger on your face, y'all. They had me fucked up at that job, I promise you. Bitch, know your fucking place. That was me and Witch problem. Like, she just had too much mouth to be so fucking small. No shade to the short people, but y'all the feistiest. Like, accurate size, for real. Y'all not intimidating, especially Witch. Witch bitch. Look, Witch bitch. You're not intimidating. You ugly as shit. She always stay mugged up. Like, you already ugly, so stop scrunching your face up like that, okay? Like, ugh, like, she just made the shift just so draining, gang. And then I remember one day, I told her, oh, I would stay an extra hour or whatever. Because I guess we was low staff or whatever. I ended up telling her I'm not staying an extra hour because, man, my voice was gone. They kept me on a food station because I couldn't be on a register and I couldn't serve the drinks and the food because my voice was fucked up. She got mad because I told her I decided not to stay. You even look, I even agreed to the shit, but then my voice was getting hoarse and hoarse and hoarse as the day was going on. By the time it's time for me to clock out, gang, I was time for the clock out. I'm not staying an extra hour. She, oh, okay, whatever. Oh, okay, bitch. Of course you don't give a fuck. I wasn't even really expecting you to give a fuck. I'm going home regardless. So you could take how you feel, wipe your ass with it, eat it, shit it out, eat that shit again, throw it up, eat it, and throw that shit back up. I don't give no fuck. Literally, I don't. So she get mad or whatever because I ain't want to stay an extra hour. Okay, cool, bitch. That's personal. I'm going the fuck home. So it all started from when she used to take drinks up out of my hand, right? So imagine y'all, I was new to the job. You feel me? I'm all friendly, bubbly, like I'm me. I'm being me. I'm not gonna just off back be disrespectful to you unless you give me a reason to. So boom. It all started when she used to take drinks out of my hand. Don't take shit out of my hand if I didn't physically give it to you. If I didn't give you my consent to take the drinks out of my hand. So that shit used to piss me off. I wasn't saying nothing because it's not that deep for real, but it used to genuinely piss me off. I used to go in the bathroom and really call my mom and be like, I do not like this bitch. Like, I do not like her, gang. So that's how it all started. It started off with her taking drinks out of my hand. So boom, she thought since she could take drinks out of my hand, then that's when it started from there. She had some type of power and control or authority because I wasn't saying shit. You feel me? You let a hoe slide down the ice skate. You give a hoe an inch, they want a mile. On interstate, literally. So, boom. I guess she thought that she had one up on me because I wasn't saying shit with her taking drinks out of my hand. And imagine, I'm gonna tell y'all why she taking drinks out of my hand. Like, which it ain't no valid reason, bitch. Why you taking drinks out of my hand? So I could be making a drink, and I guess because she thought since I was new that I needed help. But literally, y'all working at Dunkin' it's common fucking sense. You don't even need training. I'm not gonna lie, you don't need training because it's common fucking sense. Okay, look, the ticket of the order, you put that shit on the cup and it tells you how to make the drink. Man, y'all, I didn't even get trained. I didn't get trained at the airport. Literally, they just told me register, food, drinks. Literally, they didn't train me, gang. The only people who physically trained me was the motherfucker who put me on to the job. That's it. But everything he was showing me is like, oh, I can do this shit in my sleep with my eyes closed. That's how easy the job is, gang. I ain't getting no training. Even if I did training, I wouldn't need that shit because that's how easy the job is, gang. Dunkin' Donuts is so easy, gang. Any type of fast food restaurant is easy, gang. It's really self-explanatory. All you really gotta do is just pay attention. I guess since she thought I was new, that she could just take control. Imagine, she was a co-worker at the time. Calm down, pipe the fuck down, and relax. She used to take the drinks out of my hand, gang, and be like, oh, lemonade, oh, refresher, oh, hot coffee, ice, hot. Like, as if I can't read. Like, that's another thing. I don't like when people tell me what to do already as is. And I don't like people telling me what I already know. Well, I feel like it's common sense. So you taking a drink out of my hand and telling me what to do as if I don't know how to physically fucking read, gang, that was pissing me off, gang. That was pissing me off. So that was one strike. Second strike, I didn't like how she used to talk to me. Like one day, y'all, we was super busy. Yeah, man, y'all, it's the airport. We always busy, but it was some days was really busier than the next. Okay, so boom. One day we was super fucking busy, gang. I think we was low staff as shit. Literally, was most days we was always low staff. But anyways, y'all, we was low staff as shit, and she was on register and I was on drinks, food, and serving. Cool. So I guess I'm not going fast enough for her. She gonna turn around and say something, hurry up, or something. She said something in that sense. I don't exactly remember what she said word for word, but she said something like hurry up. And man, y'all, me and her got into it plenty of times prior to that. So at that point, while I was busy and I'm overstimulated and a bitch talking to me, I'm ready to pop off. We always popped off. I always popped off on her. I don't care how busy it was. Bitch, stop talking to me. Mind your business and don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing, how I do my job, because I does it well. And that's another thing. if they see that I know how to do my job and they don't really have a valid reason to say shit to me, they gonna provoke me on purpose. Go turn around and say some hurry up. Y'all, I turned around so motherfucking fast and treated her ass down, ate that bitch up, and took the plate right with me too. Y'all, it was... Gang, I ate that bitch up so fucking bad to the point where she couldn't do shit but turn the fucking around and continue to place the order on that motherfucking broke ass register that barely fucking worked. Literally. That was 2 strikes. I'm just letting y'all know what really led up to me getting fired and rehired. Cause I ain't gonna say the little shit we was getting to it for, cause like I said, it was petty shit. Like little minor shit that I could fix. Like little dumb goofy shit. Okay, cool. So that was 2nd strike. 3rd strike, y'all. This specific day, I ain't gonna lie, I was already having a motherfucking day. Y'all, it wasn't my day. Man, y'all, remember I told y'all the boy who put me on, my friend, old friend who put me on to that job, he ended up going back to school that summer. It's like the end of the summer. He ended up going back to school, so I'm emotional. Like, damn, my friend gone. I'm around bitches who I really don't like for real. I was irritated. I was highly irritated, gang. So, boom. So, one day, and then we had some new hires. They didn't know. You know how it is with new hires, gang. Like I said, Dunkin' Donuts was the easiest job, but they didn't have common sense. Some shit. I couldn't even take a break because they kept they needed help on certain shit, which is cool, but it's just like, it was just stressful. So, I'm already having a fucking day, gang. I'm having a day. And which bitch just keep provoking me? I think I'll call my mom at least 3 times that day because stop talking to me, gang. Like, are you that bored? Do you get a kick off fucking with Shanti? Is this fuck with Shanti day? Like, man, y'all, this day, it was worse than any other day, y'all. This is why I got fired. Because it was that fucking bad, gang. So she just kept fucking with me, gang. Like, it was really fucking bad. So she steady fucking saying shit to me, steady just nitpicking with her bored ass, gang. So I was fed up with her. So boom. So later on that day, somebody had ordered a large iced lemonade. I remember the shit vividly like it was yesterday, literally. So boom. Somebody ordered a large iced lemonade and I'm literally looking at that bitch like I would dress this bitch with this lemonade. Like, stop playing with me for real. So she was really just irking my nerves, getting under my bones, just irritating this hell that day, y'all. I'm already on one. So man, y'all, I had asked the customer. I said, "This your lemonade?" Yeah. I said, "I make you another one. I make you another one." Man, y'all, hold on. I skipped the part. Hold on. Let me go back. Me and her was into it heavily all the day. We just kept arguing. She kept calling the manager. I'm like, I'll call his ass myself for you. What? Like, you calling the manager? The manager didn't give a fuck for real. He really hated how much me and Witch would get into it, and how me and Dora would get into it. Like, we always got into it, and they used to always call the manager because I used to trick their ass to the ground, gang. So this specific day, I don't even think he answered the phone for their ass because that man don't want to keep hearing about what we got going on. Like, stop that. He ain't answered the phone. He ain't answered the phone, so I guess that pissed her off. It gave her another reason to keep trying to fuck with me, gang. So this lady had ordered a large iced lemonade. I'm like, I would dress this bitch with this lemonade, y'all. So I asked the customer, I'm just like, "Is this your lemonade?" They, "Yeah." I say, "I'll make you another one." Y'all ever been so mad when y'all could feel y'all blood boiling? I'm talking adrenaline pumping. Y'all, I done went to the bathroom and calmed down at least 60 motherfucking times that day. I could not take it no more. And I think I still had like 5 hours left of my shift. I just could not. I ain't had my weed. No, I wasn't even. No, because we couldn't smoke blunts. That was the airport. The dude, Shorty, who used to let me hit his weed pen, he wasn't there that day. So I'm just overly fucking aggravating him. So boom, that was that. So I had asked the customer, like, "Alright, this your drink? Yeah, I'll make another one." Cool. Y'all, I picked that bitch up. I had turned to Witch. I turned around. I had Open up the top, man, y'all, this is a large iced lemonade game. Cause she kept popping off at her dick suckers, literally. So I grabbed that bitch, I opened up that motherfucking top, I risk it all. I ain't give no fuck if they suspended me, firing me, I didn't give no fuck. Y'all doing me a favor at this point, I don't give a fuck. I opened up that bitch so proudly. I say, showered that bitch, literally. Fuck, man, y'all. Which used to have on this big over ass size Dunkin' Donut shirt. That bitch was a dress on her. She had on glasses and bitches slipped off. Her hair looked like somebody just used a whole damn gallon of grease on her head. Silk, wet, glasses off her face. Shirt. Her went from a shirt to a motherfucking nightgown, literally. Like, I'm talking drenched that bitch. Drenched bitch, hold on. Oh, he said trench bitch. He didn't say drenched bitch. But yeah, plus was just like, whoa. I already had my mind made up after I had washed that bitch down with the lemonade. Cause she's so fucking thirsty. That was fun to clock out or go home. I didn't give no fuck what happened after that. I didn't give no fuck. I was tired of the job. I was tired of her. I was tired of everybody. And I was tired of everybody else that had worked up beside that bitch. So I'm gathering my shit. I'm knocking everything down. Literally, I'm talking the straws, the motherfucking anything I saw was sitting on top of the counter. I'm knocking it down, gang. I don't care. I was so tired of that job. And I'm calling my mama and my sister and daddy and, you know, telling them what happened. They think I should stay at the job, and it's just like, yeah, it's like y'all want me to continue to get mentally abused. That's how I felt at the time. But now looking back, I understand why they were saying what they were saying, because it's easy to find a job, but it's not all that easy to find a job, because you got to go through the process of finding a new job, wait back for an interview, see if you get the interview, if you get the interview, gotta wait to see if you even get the job. You gotta wait like 2 weeks to get a fucking check. Like, it was just, I understand now. That's why, even though I don't like the Dunkin' now working there now, I'm making the best out of it until I find me another job, gang. I learned my lesson by quitting a job without having another job already, you feel me, on deck. So yeah, so I'm even more mad. I'm calling them thinking they can calm me down. They firing me back up. Like, they popping me back up because I'm not liking what I'm hearing right now. So boom. So I ended up, you feel me, clicking over because my manager ended up calling me. Yeah, what happened? I ended up telling him what happened. And he just basically saying he's sick of our shit. I am too. That's why I'm gonna go home and I don't get no fuck if I don't come back. That's what I was telling him. I'm telling him this is a racist ass environment and I don't have to be here, gang. I don't have to sit here and tolerate this shit. I don't. So yeah, you've been terminated. Woo. Cool, I don't give a fuck. Thank you. So I think on my way to the train, he ended up calling back. I'll give you one more chance if you be on your best behavior. I was low-key happy. I ain't gonna lie, because like I said, I ain't had no second job. You feel me? And being broke, I'm very depressed. I'm not gonna lie, I am the worst version of myself when I'm broke. That's how I know y'all really down bad. Y'all done fired me and then call me right back, not even 5 minutes after. So I come back and I see them cleaning up the mess I ain't made. I'm not picking up shit. I'm not even lifting up a finger. I'm gonna forget, pick that shit up, clean that shit up. Fuck. So, which still had the audacity to keep talking shit like I didn't just drown her ass in that motherfucking large iced lemonade. Literally. I mean, when I threw the lemonade on her, y'all could hear the ice, like, make that sound against her glasses. I'm talking wet dog, gang. She looked surprised I even did that. She lucky I threw that and knocked these hands. I'm not gonna lie. She lucky I threw that lemonade and I throw these motherfucking notes in her face and make her eat these bitches. Literally. So, boom, she still talking shit, gang. So I still had my visor in my hand, right? I threw that bitch like a frisbee. Y'all, I didn't even realize I threw it at her. And that bitch hit her right in the middle of her forehead. Like, y'all hear that? That's how it sounded. It was like, literally. So it had hit her. She ended up calling the manager. Like, I didn't just get off the phone with him. I'm like, I already got the phone with him. I already told him what happened. I don't like you. I don't respect you. Stop talking to me. It won't be nothing. You playing with fire, gang. You think I'm going to just keep sitting here and letting you disrespect me and I'm not going to say nothing, gang? And keep letting shit slide? I let certain shit slide because I know how disrespectful I get. And then it's like I'm not trying to lose my job at the same time. But today you get me fucked up. So you just get lemonade thrown at you and you just got a visor just slung at you and you still talking shit, gang. You won't be satisfied until I sling your ass across the motherfucking kitchen. Now you really gonna be mad. You gonna really be calling the manager. Actually, you ain't gonna be calling the manager. You're gonna be calling the police to escort me out of that motherfucking airport. So y'all, that was the story time when I got fired and retired. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the story time. Like, comment, subscribe, and like I said, stay tuned for my next videos that's coming real soon with my best friend and other special guests. And until next time, no bars.